And as that fall weather approaches, so does parent weekend and the big game against the Ragin Cajuns tomorrow. Before we jump ahead, though, let's see what Hunter Boozer has in store in this week's simulation.
The Trojans come into this game 5-2 on the season. Their most recent game was a win on the road against Louisiana Monroe. As for the Ragin Cajuns, their most recent game was a loss to Southern Miss. They come into this game 2-5 on the season. Louisiana got the ball first on 3rd and 13. Louis Medina would get to quarterback Walker Howard for a sack. And because of the sack, Louisiana would be forced to punt. Troy would march down the field, and Tucker Kilcrease would connect with Peyton Higgins for a touchdown. Into the second quarter, and after a long drive, Louisiana would be forced to punt again. However, on the very next play, a group sack would force Kilcrease to fumble the ball, and the Ragin Cajuns would recover. The Trojan defense would stand strong, and Louisiana would only get a field goal. In the first drive of the second half, Troy would be forced to punt. Louisiana would drive down the field, however, would be stopped by the Troy defense on 4th and 1. However, the Trojan offense could not take advantage, and they'd be forced to punt again. Late in the game, the Ragin Cajuns would be in Trojan territory again, and they would get into the end zone. However, a flag would come out for illegal touching that would take the points off the board. 7 seconds left, final play of the game. Walker Howard connected with Robert Williams to win the game for Louisiana. The player of the game would be Jordan Lawson, who was credited for the fumble. Hunter Boozer, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The Trojans will be playing this Saturday at the Vet at 6 p.m. If you cannot make the game, it will be streaming on ESPN+, and you can catch the stats on TroyTrojans.com.